It is said that suffering arises in the mind, relying on contact, and is fabricated in the mind. So I gave a simple example for everyone to understand, which is that the things that make contact are the eyes, ears, nose, tongue, and body. It seems like it's outside and makes contact, but we bring this all into our mind. Then attachment arises in the mind, and thus it becomes suffering. Now there's another aspect, which is the eyes, ears, nose, tongue, body, and mind. This part might seem a bit difficult because it starts to reside inside and becomes an internal cause. Because we say it makes contact. Can we keep it outside? In practice, it's said that it's not possible, because when it makes contact, it goes to the mind. I would like to pose a simple question. Everyone, look at me. You see me sitting in the front. The front is where the Dhamma is, right? You see me sitting at the front of the meditation room. In reality, all right, everyone look at me. They say that when light hits an object and reflects into everyone's eyes, let's assume this is about the eyes, right? It makes contact. The image of me goes through the pupil and then hits the retina at the back of the eye. It will be an inverted image. Do you see my image upside down now? Not at all. You see me sitting normally. Then let's continue. So where does it get inverted? The image in our eyes is corrected to be normal by the brain. So let me pause here for a moment and ask, all right, what you are seeing of me, do you actually see me sitting here, or do you see me in your brain? Can you grasp what I'm trying to say? We don't see others outside, but we see everything in the world inside our brain. Follow along. It's inside our own brain. It's like a mobile phone. If we take a photo, let's say, the image is outside. Ms. Wanna is outside, and we take a picture and see the image on the screen. What if I say the screen is the mind? We see outside, but in reality, we don't truly see outside. We see inside our own mind. This is the science that everyone already knows. Whether you know it or not, this is the truth. This is the reality for everyone in this world. We will see that when light hits our eyes, it sends electrical signals through the rods and cones and then to the brain. The brain then decodes the light and color, signals into codes using these electrical signals to create an image once again. So, when we are creating the image of what you are seeing, of me outside, you are not actually seeing me, but rather a virtual image. It's the image in the mirror that resides in our own mind. Within our heart, that's it. That's what you see every day, is every moment, every second. You look at the principal Buddha image. You have never seen the real principal Buddha image, but you see the principal Buddha image through until it creates a new image. I would call it a virtual image. You find the image in the mirror or the image on your phone when you take a selfie. Suppose we take a selfie. we will have our image on the screen. I ask, is the image on the screen really us? You would say, it's not really us, we're here, but that's a captured image, which is also a virtual image. Oh, but it's an image. Now, what you see of me, you don't actually see the real me, but you see a virtual image in your mind. Therefore, when I say eyes, ears, nose, tongue, body, we can't stop them outside, right? Because every time we hear, I'll let you experience it first. Are you sitting with leg pain? So it hurts, right? If you dip it in hot water, then it's hot. Suppose this glass ball is a tube. They say that our hands, our skin, are full of sensors. As soon as you touch it, the heat will touch the sensors on our skin. Then it will send an electric current at 200 miles per hour. The electric current runs from our fingertips. That sends the heat. And then it sends it off. 200 kilometers per hour, winding up the spinal cord. This glass is hot, right? Instantly, the brain receives the signal. And then it says, oh, this is hot. Did the brain touch the glass? No, it didn't. This is hot. Then, a command, back to let go. So, when we say, we're so hot, we let go of the glass. In reality, it's a natural reflex reaction that we call instinct. We don't consciously command it. Everything operates automatically. If someone says, I am the one who feels hot, I am the one who let go of the glass, I think it sounds a bit strange. But everyone in the world, all 8 billion people, say this. You are sitting. The opportunity to heal leg pain. There is a sensation of leg pain. But is it really leg pain? It sends a signal to the brain. The brain will recognize what that sensation is. Then it sends a signal back. Because there is an automatic system in place called instinct. Normally, everyone is sitting on a chair at work. Imagine this, you are all sitting on chairs. Now today you have to go sit down below with smart. After a while, you will start to feel pain because it's not a position we are familiar with. When it starts to hurt, it creates pressure and sends it to the heart. Then there is an automatic mechanism that prevents the body from getting injured, forces you to stretch your legs, but every time we meditate, we don't stretch. Therefore, the pain gradually and slowly intensifies from 1 to 2 to 3. You are familiar with sitting like this? You say sitting like this. For a long time, does it get tiring? It's the same tiredness. Therefore, when the fatigue or pain reaches level 12, as soon as it hits 3, we will move. Suppose, and then we continue working. It will disappear for a moment, the discomfort we had, and then it will come back again, 1, 2, 3. We are not even aware of it. If a CCTV camera captures it, we are not even aware that we are moving. It is an automatic mechanism that works all day, or even when you are sleeping. All the turning movements come from these mechanisms that naturally work to protect our bodies. But when it reaches the normal point, 3, we naturally have to move. But when we meditate, It hurts up to 3. Do you feel the wind? We don't move. 4. Oh, do you feel greedy? There is a mechanism that used to work, but now it doesn't. And until it reaches 5, ding, it's good to come out of meditation. Oh, I've surely seen it a bit, and it gradually fades away. After that, sit 2 more times in 5 days, come tomorrow, sit again. When it reaches level 3, it seems like it wants to move, but we don't move. 4, it happened yesterday. 5, because when it reaches 5, now from 3 moving to 5, this is the body's automatic mechanism. When the disturbance reaches level 5 and not moving, it starts to realize that it's not dying. It's okay. Therefore, people who meditate often or sit in this position frequently can sit longer than those who sit for the first time. This is the natural working system, so there's nothing to it. Suppose you continue sitting for days, months, or even years. Have you just been sitting for an hour and already feel pain? Yes, it does hurt, teacher, but it's not that serious. It will gradually become like that. Oh, it's because you get used to it, right? Yes, you could say it's getting used to it. But now we delve deeper into the level of its functioning. What does the term getting used to it really mean? These are things that it starts to learn continuously without us being involved at all. This is the automatic functioning system. If I continue further, suppose the cook is stir-frying basil. There's a sneeze or something going on too. Oh wow, it smells so fragrant. We say it smells so good. Let's take a look at the actual workings behind everything. Smell is the chemistry mixed in the air, and it hits the nasal hairs. The nasal hairs send electrical signals from receiving the chemicals through the nasal hairs and then send electrical currents to the brain. I asked if the brain can actually smell these things. But it's good, coach. With the chemical, the omelette smells so good. Then we hold on to that smell as our familiar fragrance. Do we notice that this is an entirely natural process? But it is held in the background. That we like, this smell we don't like, that smell. This is the smell of an omelette, but burnt, I don't like it at all. Which is the chemistry in the air that directly impacts and sends signals to the brain, then transforms into a dagger. The brain translates it into a smell. The brain doesn't hate it, but it takes the code from the nose hairs and sends it up to be translated back. Listening to this, it's really confusing. With the feelings that 8 billion humans have always felt, we never actually smell anything. It's really the brain that tells us. So the images we see also pass through electrical currents and then create a new image in our minds. That doesn't really have any meaning if someone understands the system of a TV or a projector. Right now, we see an image of a monk, correct? It's a monk figure. If I keep enlarging the image, everyone will notice that it appears as tiny dots, which are grids or cells called pixels. Each cell displays its color according to the instructions behind it. For example, this point here is white, and we will see the light and shadow there as a light gray. Each tiny dot displays its own color. and then we combine them together. And it reflects into our minds. It's like the hairs in there transmit electrical signals as colors in dots to the brain. But the brain has memories that in Dhamma are called sanya. Sanya is what translates all these combined dots into an image of what is what. Green, yellow, red, blue, whatever. From all of this, the brain translates it. In reality, the translation ends here, but there is a feeling that is an old habit, satisfaction or dissatisfaction with these lights, and it clings to the idea that it is the one seeing. For example, a feeling, a certain feeling. This is indeed the area they choose for their proof. Deep down, oh, they are.
We will use this to assemble this threat, right? And this is the test for our assembly here. And this is the image that will help us. Roger and Matt, and we will have our assembly. And with low branding, will you have a problem liking it by reaching out or not? Out or... You think it's okay? It's okay? Okay, you think that... You think. Underneath, thinking about together, employ about further. Okay. Thought it was, English. I am a king for foreigners. The last one is... Lastly, you will feel whether there is a taste or not. Have you ever tested it? No, I haven't. And the ginger in the movie, they accept the break. Okay?
All right, let me ask a simple question. Who does a woman kiss? But if she doesn't know, she might think it's another man. How about a kiss? A kiss with a monkey. All right, we all know that deep down, she feels more intense than a model. If she really kissed a monkey, I think she would have pushed the monkey's head away. But the feeling is that she kissed in a way because of something, maybe the look or the eyes, so she kissed the model. Everyone put your hands up. If it's you, everyone put your hands up like this. Then place them on your mouth. Let's take a closer look at this woman who is touching what we call a monkey's mouth. It's just touching. Like this. Do you feel it? It's like kissing in a way. No, because you didn't get anything. Why is this woman so thrilled, even though the touch is just this? Because the original image that was impacted by sound or whatever, it impacts and stays in the heart, lingering there. Then she takes what lingers to create an image, and when it impacts, she combines it with all the images. The term she doesn't mean her. It's the automatic functioning system of humans that is confused. That is confused. Thus, it becomes happiness or suffering, even though in reality, it's just this. Do you get it now? The real truth is just this. Those who are truly free from embellishment, it won't be like this. Therefore, you will see that the things that are created, the images that are formed, the things held in the mind, they cause emotions to arise. And these emotions become happiness or suffering continuously throughout the day. From the images in the mind, from the things that are clung to. In reality, as soon as we hear someone criticize or see someone we dislike, it comes immediately. It just comes. It comes before us, and then we have to calm it down a bit. We have to sit and be aware of the breath to establish concentration or something like that. I just want us to see why merely listening to the Dhamma doesn't lead us out of suffering. I'm not saying that you can't get out of suffering 100%. You can get out of suffering. About 30 to 50%, but the other 50% you can't get out. Why? Because let's say we're driving and a car cuts in front of us, or maybe it honks at us from behind. We get angry. Why do they have to honk? Why do they have to do that? We get angry and then we order and then it disappears. You'll see that this kind of suffering doesn't cling on much. It can disappear quickly. So what kind of suffering seems like it won't go away easily? Some people, let's say they have a pet dog or a puppy, they live with it and become attached to it. And then it passes away. It dies. Oh, the suffering is like nothing else. For 2 or 3 weeks, the suffering is not as much as for the dog. Does it mean they love the person less than the dog? So they don't really suffer much when their husband dies. I think we should look at the background, in the mind rather. Due to the bond with the pet dog that has been raised and cared for since childhood, a very strong attachment forms in the heart. Well, they are close to the person too, but it's just not the same. Simply put, it's not the same. When the attachment to two things is not equal, it results in different levels of attachment. The more you hold on, the more it affects you. Just like this. What lies behind in the mind is affected less. Not holding on, not breaking it down. Do you know what the difference is? What causes suffering is holding on too much, as it creates a strong sense of self. It creates a strong sense of self, so it holds on tightly and excessively. It becomes a clear distinction between us and them, so it holds tightly inside. The entire world is in here. All interactions create this world inside. We see that woman kissing the monkey because in her heart she desires and likes men. That person, in the form of 2 handsome men, is created in her mind. The kiss and touch happen just like that, but it creates in her inner world the idea of a handsome man. But that's because he was blindfolded. Now, what if we open our eyes and see each other clearly? Can it be created? Of course. Nowadays, you are with your partner without closing your eyes. You keep your eyes open and see each other all the time. I'll show you. These three people, suppose you grab the arms of all three people. The first person is someone you don't like, so you push them away. Arrange them the same way. The second person is someone you like, arrange them in the same position, with the same weight. Is the touch the same? Yes, the touch is exactly the same. The second person whom you like, you're happy that they come and hold you the same way. The first person whom you dislike comes to massage you and you tell them to go away. They all hold you the same way. The second person holds you the same way, and the masseur who comes also holds you the same way. See, the whole matter changes within our own mind. The world's problems don't lie with others. They reside within everyone's own mind. If we are to suffer, we create it ourselves. I use the phrase, we go first, If we are happy, it's because we let go ourselves. Oh, and if we are indifferent, there are two types of indifference. If someone joins in, hey, do they give a good massage? Okay, this is one type of indifference, and the other type isn't about having feelings like a masseur who comes to massage. If we don't have feelings, we just say, yes, right here, this spot, this is where it hurts. Oh, it turns out this is exactly it. This is just a simple fact. Tomorrow, I will gradually explain how we will continue our journey and explore new horizons.